Hello and welcome everybody. I'm the Idiot Dad Gamer and this is Epic Tavern. Let's take a look. Start a new game. We're going to call our tavern Fool's Gold. And let's create a new profile. This is an early access game. Nice little mug of beer. Long ago, the land of Boar was nearly annihilated by a horde of Netherkin, invading through the Flaming Gate. Ooh, I don't want to skip. Villagers were trampled to dust and Boar burned. After a grueling war, the Netherkin were defeated and the Flaming Gate was sealed. For 1400 years, the seal held. Dum dum dum. 10 years later. AN after Nethergate or whatever, Netherkin. Alright, friendship. This is Maverick Ravinger. He wants to toast. Blaze hates the name. Merrick says he didn't pick it. Can't really see him well, but I guess he's a dwarf. Thorgrin. Is that how you remember it? You spent a better part of a year trying to get that name to stick. Bottoms up, kids. The Flaming Gate won't hold much longer. This is the worst plan ever. You have a better idea? Can't say that I do. Doesn't make it any more or less awful. Leica and I will be out in a moment. So that's Merrick. And I guess that's Leica. You have the letter. Right here. We're abandoning our child. We're doing what has to be done. Besides, we survive worse than this. Are you ready? No. That's not about to change. Let's go. Alright, this is a one-way trip. So I guess that's what the letter had something to do, and they're giving up their kid because they're not expected to make it. For the first time in 1400 years, the Flaming Gate has been breached. Alright, I guess that's the Flaming Gate. Here's our adventurers. Let's have them join our party. And they pop up right there. Our party power is 99. The quest is a 65. There's a 78% chance that we succeed. One-way trip. Quest rewards 80 reputation points. Wanted skill combat. Alright, let's go forth. This is the travel mechanism. This little helmet with the little feet goes on a little journey. With one final look back at their longtime haunt, the Revenue Four step out into the streets where screams of terror can echo all around. We're traveling. We'll help those who can. Reaching the gate is our priority. Don't like the little marching helmet. We should move a little faster. Hold the line, soldiers. If you run, I will kill you myself, or as a young squire. So this is our first combat. I guess we have to roll. And success. Party receives 107 gold pieces. The heroes rush to reinforce the squire, driving back the Netherkin. Alright. Come on, any day now. So many innocent lives lost. A trio of elven archers protecting a young girl yell out for help. And we roll, and we failed. Party receives 53 gold pieces. Blaze gained lightly wounded. As the heroes rush forward, the Netherkin grabs one archer and beats another to death with him. Oh, wow. The heroes cut down the beast, and Merrick raises the Netherkin as a giant wraith to escort the remaining archer and child to safety. It's a good thing. They just keep coming. Yep. This is our little path. A ragged group of orcs, several of their number laying dead around them, fight shoulder to shoulder. Blaze leaps from her saddle, landing in a roll and charging forward to the beleaguered orcs. She slashes through a two-handed wolf as Leica drops another with an arrow through the neck. It's too late to save most of the orcs, however. The few stragglers escaped into the inn. Well, it sounds like we're doing the best we can on the way to the gate. Screams echo from all around us. The giant Netherkin is wreaking havoc in a merchant row, hurling entire carts around while a smaller nether creature pounces on the flying vendors. Leica throws a quick look at Merrick, who sighs, "Be quick, take out the big one. I'll use him to kill the rest." Lightly wounded, lightly wounded. Morgan and Blaze rush forward as Leica can continue her barrage of arrows. They cut down the giant Netherkin and Merrick raises it as a zombie. "Obey this man," the necromancer commands, pointing at a nearby merchant who stares slack-jawed in response. Alright, 7 gold. There's our little party. With a wave of his hand, they ride through the carnage. He animates half-dozen dead Netherkin zombies. Commands that attack their brethren. Cool. Combat. In the bell tower of a nearby church, a priest and 4 villagers make their final stand. Netherkins scurry up the side of the building after them, and others pour in through the shattered front door. Sounds bad. We're failing a lot. Everybody's lightly wounded. The heroes rush into the church, but by the time they fight their way to the tower, the priest and all but 2 villagers are dead. They escort the shell-shock survivors to the safety of a nearby inn and continue on their way. Sounds like a bad day. Travel. So it's like combat travel. They still pour out of the tunnels. Watch your step, it's a bit tricky. Come on. Survival. You cannot be serious. Looking at the narrow ledge with an 80-foot drop to the rocks below. Trust me, whenever I ever steered you wrong. Boy, that's like famous last words, huh? Alright, let's hope everybody makes it. Success! Blaze hands Thorn one end of her rope, then dances across to the other side. Merrick and Leica follow. Thorn ties the rope around his waist. Now let's drag him reluctantly across the ledge, excuse me. Come on, almost there. Outside the back entrance of the Nether cave system, Maverick addresses his companions. You've done enough by getting me here. If you want to leave now, I swear I will not hold it against you. Blaze chuckles. And let you get all the glory? Sorry, old man. We're in this together. Yeah, because this is a one-way trip. So he didn't want his buddies to die, but I guess they'll all go out together. Combat. Step through the cave entrance and immediately spot its guardian, a nightmare spider with 8 human arms. The heroes ready their weapons. Alright, success. Don't destroy the head, I want this one. She nods, takes a slow breath, and lets an arrow fly, killing the nightmarish creature instantly with a hit to the throat. With a wave of his hand, the necromancer reanimates the monstrosity and orders it to guard the tunnel behind them. Good stuff. Maybe this isn't a one-way trip. With a bone-chilling howl, a large pack of mutant wolves enters the side tunnel and takes up the chase. A long straight passageway opens into a large chamber ahead. The heroes make a run for it. Dum dum dum. Alright. With the monstrous wolves nipping at their heels, the heroes sprint toward a more defensible position. Pit, Leica calls, springing off the passage wall to avoid stepping on the trigger. Thorn tries the same but stumbles into the trap and is fatally impaled on spikes. Ooh. The wolves follow right behind. So that's Thorn. Thorn gained death. Like it's a positive thing. A gargantuan two-headed netherkin stands guard at an arched doorway on the far side of the chamber. A bright flickering blue light from behind it illuminates the room. And us without a healer, Merrick sighs as they move to engage. So is this the guardian of the gate? Alright, success. Merrick animates a few nearby netherkin that were killed by their brethren and uses them to distract the giant while Leica lines up her shots. Turn him right, she says. No, his right, and hold. Her arrow finds its mark. Vanishing into the giant's ear, it drops dead. Very cool. Last chance, Merrick says to his companions. But don't expect to come back from this. Blaze shakes her head. Too risky. Who's gonna trigger that artifact if you suddenly drop dead of old age? The heroes embrace briefly, then step through the archway. Beyond the archway, they venture to see an enormous gate rippling with nether energy. Before it stands the form of a young girl bathed in crackling blue flames. Leica laces up the ruined boots they receive from an artifact collector. I hope these things work. Quest objective. Impressive, the young girl speaks directly into their minds. Join me and I'll let you live. Appreciate the invite, kid, but we had something else in mind. You think your puny weapons can harm Elsa, Overlord of the Nether? The child shrieks. Leica shrugs. Guess we'll never know because that's not our plan. She stomps one of her boots of quaking to the ground, starting a massive earthquake that brings the mountain down on top of them. And so the Revenger 4 called the mountain down upon Elsa and her Netherkin horde, ending the battle. May the bards sing of their heroism unto eternity. So it really was a one-way trip. Alright, we're going to take all the gold and give it to the tavern, because we don't need to give it to 4 dead people. See the little skulls over their faces. And the quest was a success, because, you know, the world is still here. Alright, I think we'll call that an episode right here. Do me a favor if you like this game, if you like the tutorial, leave me a thumbs up. Think about subscribing to the channel. Leave me some comments. As always, have a good one.